Greetings. I feel like I am taking a step into the unknown, that God has taken me beyond my comfort zone and where I have security into a new world and a new experience with Him. Recent changes in my life have brought me closer to God as I have lost my normal comfort zone. We settle into our comfortable lives, and though we give lip service to God, we keep God at a distance as we enjoy our lives. But now I feel like Peter stepping out of the boat and walking on water just on the words of Jesus. I feel like the disciples leaving everything to follow Jesus when He said, "Come, follow me." Taken out of my normal comfort zone and now walking into the unknown with Jesus. And so I believe there will be dramatic changes in my life and my experience with God. Let us consider the account of Peter obeying Jesus' command and walking on water, reading from Matthew chapter 14 and verse 22. Immediately Jesus made the disciples get into the boat and go on ahead of Him to the other side, while He dismissed the crowd. After He had dismissed them, He went up on a mountainside by Himself to pray. Later that night He was there alone, and the boat was already a considerable distance from the land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, walking on the lake. When the disciples saw Him walking on the lake, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said, and cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it is I. Don't be afraid." "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," He said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, cried out, "Lord, save me!" Immediately Jesus reached out His hand and caught him. "You of little faith," He said, "why did you doubt?" And when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down. Then those who were in the boat worshipped Him, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." Matthew chapter 14, verses 22 to 32. The disciples were crossing the Sea of Galilee in a boat, and the wind was against them. So the waves were rough because of the wind. Jesus was not with them, for Jesus had sent them on ahead of Him. In the early hours of the morning, Jesus walked toward the boat on the water. The disciples were terrified when they saw Jesus, but Jesus said, "Do not be afraid, it is me." Peter replied, "If it is you, tell me to come to you on the water." Jesus said one simple command, "Come." So now it was up to Peter. Would he step out of his comfort zone and into a new world and experience of Jesus, where he would walk on water to Jesus? Peter stepped out of the comfort and security of the boat and onto the water toward Jesus. Peter was putting his faith in Jesus and obeying His word of command, even though it meant doing the impossible. Peter was stepping out of his comfort zone and security into the world of the miraculous. And now the miraculous could occur. However, after stepping out in faith in obedience to Jesus' command, Peter took his eyes off Jesus and onto the circumstances surrounding him, and he began to sink in the water. Peter cried out to Jesus, and Jesus saved him. So, as I take a step into the unknown, I must keep my eyes firmly fixed on Jesus. And now the miraculous can occur. Praise be to God. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoy my videos, subscribe to the channel. God bless.